Welcome to 2-Minute Anesthesia in Critical Care. Let's review the terms half-life and terminal half-life. Half-life can be defined as the time required for the amount of drug in the body or plasma to reduce by 50%. The half-life is given the symbol T-half. Most clinically relevant drugs tend to follow first-order pharmacokinetics. This can be shown clinically. Firstly, the concentration versus time graph results in a fall in drug concentration shown by a smooth curved line. Secondly, rate versus time graph. The drug elimination rates are proportional to plasma concentration. First-order kinetics are observed in single compartment models, i.e. the drug is distributed only in the primary compartment, i.e. blood. We will focus on first-order half-life elimination as this is the most frequently observed clinically. However, it's important to remember zero and second-order kinetics also exist. The formula for half-life is T-half, which is equal to 0.693 times by the volume of distribution divided by clearance. 0.693 is the natural logarithm of 2 and represents the exponential rate of elimination, assuming elimination is by first-order kinetics. The half-life of a drug can be increased by increasing the volume of distribution or decreasing the rate of clearance. It takes approximately 5 half-lives to eliminate 97% of the drug. For example, after 1 half-life, 50% is eliminated, 2, 75%, 3, 87, 4, 93, and 5, 96.8. The clinical importance of half-life becomes more apparent regarding drug toxicity, i.e. knowing when a patient takes a drug, how long it will take for that drug to be eliminated. Now let's look at a clinical example if the half-life duration is 1 hour and the tablet is 10 milligrams. After 1 half-life, it will be 5 milligrams, 2, 2.5, 3, 1.25, 4, 0.62, and 5, 0.31 milligrams. Now let's look at the graph concentration as a percentage versus time, or in this example, half-life number. Remember, for first-order kinetics, the half-life is always constant. So after 5 half-lives, most of the drug is eliminated. So 5 T-half is the 5th half-life. Note, the total drug exposure over time is highlighted by the integral as the area under the curve. If you remember from the start, first-order kinetics, the rate of drug elimination is proportional to the plasma concentration. We can call this the elimination rate constant. This can be expressed as a fraction cleared per unit time. For example, 0.1 per hour, i.e. removal 10% of drug every hour. If we now change the original graph to a semi-logarithmic scale on the y-axis, therefore this produces a linear graph, highlighting the concentration is reducing at a predictable linear rate. Remember, for non-first order kinetics, half-life is not constant. Now let's look at multi-compartment models and use diazepam as an example, as it's highly lipid soluble. Once absorbed, it moves from the blood and rapidly distributes into fat tissue. The higher the fat component, the faster the diffusion. This causes a rapid fall in the graph, phase 1. However, over time, the blood and lipid components equalize. As the diazepam in the blood component is metabolized, it's replaced by diazepam from the lipid component, resulting in a more gradual fall in blood levels. This leads to a biphasic graph. The half-life of the drug corresponds to the second phase, i.e. the terminal half-life. As always, thank you for watching.